So happy birthday, Auditorium Theatre. Thank you.
The Auditorium Theatre, felicitaciones, mazel tov, congratulations.
To the 120th birthday,
Yes.
with 120 more anytime overtime.
Yes.
Happy birthday, everybody sing.
Happy
birthday to you.
I was a student at Roosevelt University when it was still Roosevelt College, and I graduated here in 1954. But prior to that, a group of us found a door that was a mystery. Nobody knew where it went, nobody knew what it was going to lead to. And I don't remember how we got the key or how we got it open or if we pried it open. And we came into this huge space, and we closed it right away and decided to come back another day or two with flashlights because there was no lighting in there. And we did, and I remember vividly shining my light on the floor and seeing something run past and through the beam. I was afraid I was disturbing his home. And the cobwebs were just everywhere. And the seats did not look like what they look today. And we had no idea that this existed or what it was. And we did a little research, and we found that this was used during World War II, I believe as a bowling alley. And prior to that, it was the opera house in Chicago, and it started getting exciting. And we talked to a few people, and then I graduated and left. And when I came back from the service, I found that they had started a fundraising project to restore this building, which became the Auditorium Theatre. And that's my memory.
I'm Jorge Perez, and I just want to thank you so much for your years of service, artistically and of course on a national, international level here in our home city of Chicago. My first experience at the Auditorium Theatre was when I was in high school. Roberto Clemente High School rented out the Auditorium Theatre for our class graduation back in 1982. And I must say that the impact of watching our students walk down this aisle and just looking at the beautiful, beautiful sights of this theater were just amazing, and of course stayed with me for life. In 2002, our company, the Ensemble Español Spanish Dance Theater, was able to celebrate a performance here. Thank you so much to the Auditorium Theater staff, Judy Green for making it happen, and of course Rich Reagan at that time. And then of course our comeback with our company, with of course thanks to Brett Batterson, where we performed 3 more times after that.
What an honor it is to be here to celebrate the 120th birthday of this magnificent theater, the Auditorium Theatre of Roosevelt University. As a child, I came to the Chicago Musical College of Roosevelt University and was in love with this theater. At times it was closed for repair, but we would come from the dance studio and come to see all the companies, the rehearsals, people passing by. And always I loved this theater. I always felt at home here and in this atmosphere. In 2002, my dance company, the Ensemble Español Spanish Dance Theater, which is in residence at Northeastern Illinois University, were for the first time a part of the International Dance Series, which had been my dream to have the company on the stage. And we celebrated by making it a tribute. I did in the program a special tribute to my mother, who had been a gold medalist at the age of 11 with the Chicago Association of Musicians, playing music of Chopin and the encores of Isaac Albéniz on the very stage of this Auditorium Theatre where the company performed, and I was performing. So with this said, again, my most sincere congratulations, and there is no place in the world to me as beautiful and beautiful feeling, historical and important not only to our city but to the nation and as a worldwide theater than the Auditorium Theatre of Roosevelt University of Chicago. Congratulations.
Well, thank you for giving me an opportunity to reflect on my favorite moment among many in the Auditorium Theatre. Of course, commencement's always a favorite moment, but they repeat themselves again and again with great success. So my personal favorite moment is the day that I came to the university for the first time, and I walked through this very low-ceiling lobby in what I thought was a very unimpressive sight, and then came in up the ramp and into the auditorium, which sort of blossomed out in front of me. And there was this magnificent space. It was not only physically beautiful, but it opened up and it talked to me at least about the prospect of being a place of expansiveness and a place of great opportunity. I'll never forget that day back in 2002 when that happened.
My name is Front Row Bob. I always sit in the front row. And I love to come to the auditorium because they always put me in the front row to get rid of me, and that's where I really enjoy the show.
And one of my favorite memories here at the Auditorium Theatre is the time that I was able to perform on stage and look out into this beautiful house. I was a member of Twyla Tharp Dance, and we came here on tour to Chicago, and I had the opportunity to perform in the Upper Room, which is a piece which I was the original cast in Twyla's creation. And so this must have been in 1987. And it was wonderful to be back here in Chicago. I'm originally from Evanston, so I had a great contingent of family and friends and supporters, and it was a very exciting moment for me to be here in this space, in the city that I'm proud to call home, in a beautiful theater.
So we were here on a Saturday night for Looptopia at 3 in the morning when we saw the act of the Three Sisters. Now we've seen, as I said before, we've seen Cedar Lake, we've seen the Joffrey, we've seen Phantom of the Opera, we've seen Les Mis, but here we were at 3 in the morning with people doing all kinds of recreational pharmaceuticals and watching the Three Sisters, of which 2 were transsexuals or transvestites, we still don't know which, and doing all this material that you never would think that you'd see at the auditorium, which shows that this place truly is an all-purpose, wonderful venue to be able to host the classics as well as the wonderful antics of the Three Sisters at 3 in the morning at Looptopia.
Hi, I'm Bart Swindoll. I'm the historian for the Auditorium Theatre, and I've got my show and tell tonight. I've been collecting stuff for the last 10 years, things I find on eBay, other places. So what I got tonight, which I brought for our 120th anniversary, and I was taking down in the basement, I was doing my show and tell. I've got the silver centerpiece from the Auditorium Hotel's silver banquet silver. It's Gorham silver. It was published in a book in 1890. And that's the last anybody ever saw of it. I've been looking for it for years and years, but a few years ago, came up with it. Tonight I have Auditorium Cold Cream. We were not only a great place to see a show, we had our own brand. We were a brand name 100 years ago. So you could be beautiful, and then when you needed to wash that off, I have my Auditorium soap. And when I got it, you can still smell it. Here's my bottle from the Auditorium Pharmacy, first all-night drugstore in Chicago. It was quite the place to meet. And my soap dish to keep it in from the Auditorium Hotel. I got tons more stuff. But that's what I brought tonight. We had a good night, and that's all.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Auditorium. Happy birthday to you. And let the record show the table did not fall down.